Hey, welcome to the second course video for Isle from Unleash, the 2022 album from BAND-MAID. I'm musically malnourished, and you're on my journey to go deep and wide in discovering new music and artists. In these videos, we do a deep dive into the lyrics and meaning behind the music. So let's get in, see what we can see, what's going on, see what we can see, see what we can see. Let's take a look. Pardon my stroke there. All right. Isle is a song about refusing ownership by systems, by expectations, by other people's futures. It's a declaration of personal autonomy, not I'll succeed, not I'll be happy, but I'll decide. The song argues that meaning isn't granted by obedience, promises, or precedent. It's created through action, even hesitant, imperfect action, taken without guarantees. I'll be okay here isn't optimism, it's resolve. And I'm going to try to keep in mind, again, I mentioned this, that the writing of this album, musically, lyrically, all was taking place during COVID, during lockdowns, things like that. I'm not saying that everything has to be influenced by that or directed toward that. Of course, there's got to be some influence of just where your mind's at, what you're thinking, what life is like. But I'm not necessarily saying everything is directed toward that, but I kind of want to keep that in my mind as we look at this. There's no promised future waiting. Now, it's funny because that line could apply outside of anything, but I think it is also telling in a time where it is. Like, we really didn't know what was going on. It was pretty confusing, and then it's like trying to figure out, like, what's truthful versus what are lies, the reality that a lot of people were harmed through COVID, a lot of people passed away during that time, and trying to figure out, like, is this going to continue like this? So there was just a lot going on, and I think for many it is. It's like there's no promised future waiting. It kind of puts in your mind the fragility of life. I can't be clever about it. Another deflection, a long day, prejudice, kick through this absolute despair. Clinging on isn't fun. Giving up would be fine, but resist, struggle. Wow. Yeah. It's like when you're going through difficulty in life or facing challenges and you don't feel like you're on top, like you've conquered it, and you do sometimes just feel like, whoa. Wait, can I do this? Oh, I'm about to kick my guitar. Whoa, whoa. You get it. Or this. Yeah, okay, you get the picture. Standing on top of something and feeling like, oh, I've got this is fine. But when you're clinging on sometimes and you feel like it's just fingers are coming loose, you're losing strength, doing everything you can to just hold on, not very fun. And giving up would be fine, but resist, struggle. Regulation, step back and take it in. Be smart, be well behaved, wait patiently for the right moment. That's interesting. I wonder if this regulation is like, when you think about regulating something, like bringing it to balance or under control. If it is this resist, struggle, but like step back, take in everything that's going on. It's funny it says be smart, be well behaved. Now, obviously that could be a translation difference because generally if she were to use words like that, be well behaved, she's then going to defy that thought. So maybe it is just this be smart, be in your right mind. And then with wisdom, like wait patiently for the right moment. Decision making. Desire is honest. I know how you feel. Just a few centimeters further. Don't try. Nothing happens. There is nothing worthless. What do you want me to do? Come on, expose it. Is it a lie or is it truth? Up to you. I wonder if this just a few centimeters further is that idea of just progressing a little bit at a time. Because that's how it feels sometimes, you know? You want to take leaps forward. You want to move by miles, and yet you're kind of crawling by centimeters. And the idea of nothing worthless, I wonder if it's like that there's nothing wasted. And then this idea, is it a lie or is it truth? It's up to you to figure that out, to expose it. Or it could also be it's up to you. Like, do you want to live in the lie, believe the lie? Or do you want to expose the truth? But it really just seems like an agency of make your own decision. I'll be okay. I don't want to be trapped by anyone, even if someday we change shape entirely. I won't force you and I won't stop you. Just do what you want. It's fine. Don't entrust yourself to obedience. Whether you're trapped depends on your feelings. How much time do we even have left now? So again, these contemplations here, even if we someday we change shape entirely here, these contemplations on life and death. Before an absurd fate, we are far too powerless. More than black or white, what can you actually believe? I know nothing. I want to go back to those days. I'm sick of dreaming. Pre-chorus 2, decision making. Do you want to keep trembling? I know how you feel. Come out once you've had enough. It's similar, right, to that clinging on, but obviously also mirrors this decision making. So decision making, do you want to keep trembling? I know how you feel. Come out once you've had enough. Once you've had enough of the trembling, don't try. Nothing happens. There's nothing worthless. What do you want me to do? Coming out, so let's go. I'll be okay. I don't want to be trapped by anyone. Even if hatred and resentment never fade, the choices are infinite. Just do what you want. It's fine. Don't entrust yourself to obedience. This pain will turn into meaning. Then the bridge. Tracing scars with my fingers, I get lost again and again. Lost, exhausted. Now choose, roll the dice, toss the coin. Until goodbye, not even a fragment will be taken from me. I won't give it up. There's no precedent toward an unknown tomorrow. I don't need promises. This is interesting. Tracing scars with my fingers is almost like looking back over past battles and maybe getting lost in the thought of it. And even the strength, the effort that it took to get through those things, because obviously a scar is indicative that you survived something. But maybe even the idea of thinking about the cost of those scars leaves you lost and exhausted, and then you kind of have to choose, are you going to get in the battle again? And if this until goodbye, I wonder if that's like an until the end. Again, a contemplation on death, that not even a fragment will be taken from me, that she's not going to give up, like she's not going to allow anything to be stolen from her. And I'm sure this I don't need promises is, again, the call to taking self-agency. I don't really need promises from you, like I'm going to act. If I won't do it, they will. In the final chorus, I'll be okay. I don't want to be trapped by anyone, even if someday we change shape entirely. I won't force you and I won't stop you. Do what you want. It's fine. Posturing doesn't matter. It's what's inside. So putting on this outward thing, it's like really what's inside is what matters. If you're satisfied with the present, doesn't it end right there? Maybe this idea, like if you're just satisfied with where you're at, the fight, the possibilities end at that point. Because there is this thing I think about being content that is important. If you can't ever live with any kind of contentment, you're always needing more, always striving, because obviously there's contentment with drive, with desire, but I think that it's important we have this place of contentment, and that provides this kind of solid foundation to pursue and to achieve and to desire to do more, or else you kind of get in this chasing after the wind, and then you'll get the thing that you thought was going to fulfill you, and then it doesn't. But that fulfillment comes through the contentment, but you don't let that contentment turn into this passive attitude or this complacency. Contentment and complacency aren't the same things. Complacency is this like lull, this sleepiness that comes over us. Contentment, I don't know, to me feels like a strength, feels like this solid core, and then you push off from there. No matter how the result may come out. So yeah, it is hard to escape the idea that some of these things are tied to obviously what was going on at the time. So some of these obviously Japanese lines: no promised future, don't want to be trapped by anyone, don't entrust yourself to obedience, the choices are infinite. And I'm sure that don't trust in yourself to obedience is probably this like falling in line type obedience, like just receiving what's told to you and get in line, be obedient. This pain will become meaning. A few translation notes: I'll be okay. It's not reassurance, it's self-permission. Doesn't deny pain or uncertainty. It claims responsibility regardless of outcome. Obedience versus choice, submission, compliance, trusting authority over self. So that's, what I was talking about a second ago. Rejecting it doesn't mean chaos. It means refusing to outsource meaning. Wow, I love that idea. Outsourcing meaning. Black and White rejected. The song explicitly avoids moral binaries. What matters isn't correctness, it's belief and follow through. And if I won't do it, they will. This line reframes passivity as loss of agency. Not choosing is choosing, just not for yourself. Jeez, dude, that's deep. I was curious about that line, but it's like if you won't choose, it'll be chosen for you. Isle is about autonomy without illusion, no guaranteed future, no moral safety net, no promises required. Just this: decide, act, accept the outcome. I'll be okay doesn't mean things work out. It means you won't disappear while waiting for permission. And that in this song is freedom. Very cool. Well, let me know your thoughts in the comments. We can have a conversation there. Thanks for being with me for this one. Hope to see you in the next one, because reading good.